Good morning, Craig here, February 7 today. I've just finished Act 2.3 as part of Phase 4 outline planning. It's good. It's a nice thing to read over what you wrote, over a month ago, and to just be reminded of all the little bits of the novel. That's one of the best parts of this phase is almost just line reading. Well, it is exactly line reading everything that you've written as part of the whole novel outline plan, and just reminding yourself of exactly what's there, which I'd forgotten. I've always got a general sense of the whole book, but there's just these little pockets of things, and you think, oh, I completely forgot about that, and then you think about, is that meant to be there? And you think, yeah, that's great. That's the sort of internal little multi-conversations. So that's cool. And that's probably all I've got to feedback at the moment, just that it was good, a good morning of completion, up at a good early hour. I seem to be back in the routine, which is great. Good reviewing what you've previously written. I didn't have to add or change anything this morning. It was just a matter of deciding where to break particular parts of the outline plan into those beginning, middle and end micro scenes, and it all fits really nicely. And I think it feels like when one thing I thought this morning, I thought next time I do something like this and write another novel, would I be better to try and have the initial outline with these sort of micro scenes built in, rather than doing it as another round of revision. And I definitely don't think so. I think this is the best way to do it. If I had have tried to compartmentalize things into those little neat sections when I was first doing the outline, I think I would have got completely stuck. And I think I probably did well to even just do what I did, was to break it down into each act within each chapter. That was quite a bit of thin slicing even at that stage. There were some days where I definitely got a bit stuck and wasn't quite sure where to go, because I wasn't just putting down a general stream of ideas and a general trajectory. I was being quite specific about saying, this is going to have 4 different acts, and we need to fit those within a particular chapter. So I was lucky to get through that as well as I did, and I'm very happy that I did it that way. But if I had have tried to thin slice it further, to talk about the scenes within each... No, well, I did that too, didn't I? I did the scenes within each act, the 5 scenes within each act, which, that was heavy lifting as well. And I guess I'm saying, it's just Schopenhauer's train, isn't it? How far do you go down the zoom onto the next station before it's too much? And maybe this thin slicing is what would have been too much, but maybe not, because I'm now reflecting that I did do quite a bit of slicing down to plan each scene as part of the initial outline planning. Was quite a heavy task. But I didn't really feel like it at the time. It just felt like a really neat way of stepping through each part of the story. So, all good. All right, I'll leave it there. I'll be back with Act 2.4 tomorrow morning, and then the day after that we'll be on to Chapter 3. Progressing well through the month of Feb. Pardon me. Have a good day, and I will see you next time.